This is a KGUN9 On Your Side news update.
Happening today, the U.S. Supreme Court is taking up the future of the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program. You know it as DACA.
9 On Your Side's Veronica Acosta has more on what's at stake and how a local community college is getting involved.
Guys, good morning. Yeah, a big day at the U.S. Supreme Court as they get ready to take on Donald Trump's termination of the Deferred Action for Childhood Arrivals program. Of course, we know that's better known as DACA. And just like so many dreamers across the country, officials here at Pima Community College, they are also watching. They are waiting for that outcome. Just a few months ago, they actually signed on to a brief with more than 150 other colleges and universities all across the country. In that brief, they actually urged the Supreme Court to stand behind DACA, to uphold DACA. Now, we won't have the final decision from the Supreme Court until sometime in 2020, but PCC officials say they are hoping for the best. Reporting from Pima Community College, Veronica Acosta, KGUN9 On Your Side.
All right, thank you, Veronica. Well, the retrial begins today in the case against an Arizona border activist accused of harboring immigrants. Scott Warren says he was helping two men in need who had crossed the U.S.-Mexico border. But prosecutors say Warren conspired to help the men, and they were never in distress. In June, a jury deadlocked on the charges against him during that trial.
There will be extra security at Saguaro High School this morning after a social media threat involving the school. Tucson police and school safety staff have been investigating the threat since Sunday and say it is not credible. The principal let families know last night that the district was able to trace the post back to its original source. Tucson Unified has a new board member, and tonight is his first board meeting since being appointed to the vacancy. Bruce Burke is filling the spot left by Mark Stegeman. He resigned in October. Burke is a retired lawyer who served on the TUSD governing board from 2003 to 2010.
An Oro Valley attorney has thrown his hat into the congressional ring. Nolan Reedhead will seek the Republican nomination for seat 1. That's the seat held right now by Democrat Tom O'Halloran. Reedhead says he supports President Donald Trump's efforts to drain the swamp, secure the border, and improve the economy. The Oro Valley Police Department is conducting its high visibility enforcement, or HIVE, efforts this morning. Additional police officers are being deployed to Oracle and McGee from 7 until 10 a.m. The program is all about increasing awareness and lowering the chances of collisions. Tucson Parks and Rec is holding an open house today to talk about improvements at Reed Park and the zoo's master plan. Anyone can stop by to get information about the projects and share feedback. Park projects include a new splash pad, new playground, and a 10-year expansion project for the zoo. The event is happening from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at Randolph Golf Complex in the Copper Room.
All right, April Madison joining us now for a look at weather. Good morning, April.
Good morning. A little chilly out there. We're sitting at 60, so not as cold as it would usually be, but the wind making it feel a little bit colder. So make sure you got that extra layer or that jacket as you head out the door. It's likely going to be late afternoon or early evening before we start seeing that wind die down. It's going to be a breezy day, which will make that 75 feel even cooler, but we'll rebound pretty quickly, getting back to the low 80s for the second half of the week.